What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Davo back at it again with another YouTube video. And in today's video, I will be telling you guys how much I paid for my 2014 Dodge Charger RT from Copart, bro. First, I'm gonna just give y'all boys a little walk around. Good little walk around of the vehicle so y'all can see every little thing. First, I'm gonna show y'all the damages to everything. All of this is cooked. Cooked. Hibachi grill cooked. Bumper, fenders, everything damaged. And then I'm gonna show y'all what I did to the interior, because the interior is finished, bro. That's the frame rail. All right. We ain't gonna do the interior just yet, man. But y'all know your boy Davo, bro. I don't gatekeep at all, gang. I'm not gatekeeping. I ain't even washed this car yet, though, too. So y'all just gotta keep that in mind. This car has been sitting at the auction for however long. Plus, it's been sitting at my crib for... I had this car for like a week and a half now, so... Not even a week and a half, bro. It's been like literally like a week, bro. Go back, man. Go back to the dates. So now we're going to get into the interior before we... Look at this interior, gang. This motherfucker looking brand new, ain't it? I'm already knowing. Y'all ain't got to say nothing. And it's crazy, bro, because my cat seats look kind of just like this, bro. This literally is reminding me of my cat seats. These seats is some nice little black leather seats. See the dash replaced. All of this working, of course. I took off that fake carbon fiber that was right here. Took off the fake carbon fiber that was on this. This joint looking brand spanking new, gang. So just make sure that y'all boys hit that like button, hit that sub button. I'm gonna bring out all of the paperwork. Let me pop this. Beats audio, by the way. I'm gonna tell y'all boys the mileage. I'm about to show y'all the mileage right now. So don't go nowhere just yet. Cleaned this joint up. Little light. I'm dropping it off to the frame shop literally in 2 days, so. And I'm gonna let y'all boys know how much, because this video is just gonna be how much I paid for the car to get here and for the car, like the price of the car. Look at the mileage. This is the mileage on the car. 158. Which I don't care about the mileage. I could have got one that was like 100. I don't care about the mileage because we go build this crap anyways, and if it blow, it blows. I ain't finna be building a freaking RT with 70k miles, 60k miles. I ain't finna be doing that, man. So windshield needs to be replaced as well. Copart vehicle, as you can see. I'm gonna have to get this off, but this ain't nothing, bro. Get a razor. But I still haven't even messed with it. 2014 Dodge Charger, as you can see. So now I'm gonna get my chair, get my little setup. We go set up right in front of the car, and I'm gonna tell y'all boys how much I paid for this car, because I know y'all been waiting on it. Before we get into this video, make sure that y'all boys smash that like button and smash that subscribe button, man. Don't forget. Hey, smash that hype button too, boys. The time has come, shorty. This is the video that y'all boys been waiting for. So we go get right into it, man. Below the 5-minute mark. Title is on the back, so I'm not gonna try to show y'all the title, which we gonna have to get this title upgraded to rebuilt salvage title, so I can be able to drive this motherfucker around. Show y'all the little breakdown. All right, if you read it, you could browse, you could do whatever you want, man. This car's sale price, bro, was $2,200. That's how much I paid for the car at the bid. Like, when you click bid, bro, that's how much I clicked it, and I bid it $2,200, bro. I know y'all probably thinking like, man, you bid it $2,200 on that car? You could have won that motherfucker for $1,800. I don't care, bro, because somebody bid it $21,500, bro, and I just bid it $50 more than him, which was $22,000, and I ended up winning it, bro. But my max was really, I would have paid $25,000 for this car, bro, because just off the color. Bro, I just feel like it was some, and bro, I just feel like it's easy for me to make it back off of YouTube and off of content, bro. Like, this is so easy. And the thing is, though, too, about these cars, bro, is that would you rather be at 22 which that's not the total price. I'm gonna let y'all boys know the total price with shipping and the gate fees and all of the fees, bro, because there's so many fees, bro. So I'm gonna let y'all boys know the complete, how much I paid, bro, at the end of everything. And I'm gonna let y'all boys know in another video of how much I paid for all of my parts, all of my labor to repaint the car, because I'm not painting the whole car. I'm only painting the hood and the fenders and the bumper, basically. So I'm gonna let y'all boys know all of that. I ain't gatekeeping, bro, at all, bro. So if y'all want a car like this, bro, I'm gonna teach y'all boys, and I'm gonna do another video on teaching y'all boys how y'all could be it and get a car just like how I did, bro, because I do not got a copart license, and it's easier than a lot of people think, gang. So now that I'm looking at it, I just think that it'll be easier if I just show y'all and break down everything. So the sale price was $2,200. Environmental fee $15, internet bid fee $100, gate fee $95, freaking title pickup fee $20, long haul was $900. Bro, I paid $900 just for them to ship the car to me, bro. Which if I would have got somewhere closer, bro, I would not have paid that at all. It's just, and I just feel like, bro, this car came all the way from North Carolina, so I wasn't tripping. Just paid a band to ship the car, bro. It's like, god damn. If y'all on that cheap shit, and if y'all like, bro, this is literally content, bro. I'm investing for y'all boys, man. And then after that was the buyer's fee, $662. I paid this. That was $300. I mean, $3,000. I paid that $3,000. I think that was just all of the fees without the shipping it. So I paid that on the same exact date as you can see. And then after that, I had to pay for the shipping. The shipping was nearly $900, bro. So this came out to around, I think it was like 39. I'm gonna put it on the screen though, bro. I'm gonna try to put it on the screen like right there. I think it was like 39 something, maybe like 39.8, bro. But mind you, bro, it was 39.8 plus I had to pay $100 for the account, bro. So I really paid $4,000 for this car behind me. Is that a good deal? $4,000? I think it is. And the reason I think it is that I didn't even have this car for 2 weeks. Bro, off of this car alone, bro, I'm gonna make $2,000 this freaking month just off of content with this car, bro. So I feel like that it's a win. Plus, I just gained more subscribers and people that's just like, and I'm helping y'all with y'all rebuilds too, bro. I know y'all been messaging me like, Davo, bro, I appreciate you, man. You helping me with my build and we learning together type shit. Cause y'all know, bro, this is my first rebuild. I'm thinking about doing like a Magnum or a 300 or something too, maybe. Just, I'm really thinking about a Magnum, bro, just to be different. And I kind of want to get, what is it, like a 2010 Charger, bro. I really want to get a 2010 Charger. I don't know if I want to get an SRT8. Maybe not an SRT8 though. Not that old Charger SRT. Like, I'll get an SRT8 up in this one, but I wouldn't get an SRT8 in that old Charger because I just feel like, bro, that bitch too damn old, bro. I don't know, but I know that y'all will love that SRT8 content on that older gen, but I don't know. It's just all depends on what I find, but I just want to see what I could really do with this RT building wise, bro. Send this motherfucker off to Hennessy. Had them tune it, nah. But we gonna definitely do some crazy stuff to this, bro. But I'm gonna just keep y'all boys guessing. Just keep commenting what y'all boys want. And we just go make that crap happen, gang. Like I said, $4,000 for this car behind me, bro. Would y'all pay that? I just feel like at the end of the day, bro, I'll pay $4,000 to build something how I want it. And this car run and drive as well, bro. I just took off the radiator and the AC condenser. So if I start it up, all of this will start shooting basically. But other than that, bro, this joint is a runner, bro. A true runner. So look at the tires on it. Tires decent. They ain't brand spanking new, but they decent, gang. I already got up under that. It looked good. Suspension components and all that look good. I got new fenders, new hood, bumper, radiator support, crash bar, brand new headlights, brand new freaking AC, radiator. I literally got everything when it comes down to need it for this car. The only thing that I don't got is a hood, bro. I don't got a hood. I don't know if I said that, but I don't got a hood. But I know exactly where to get the hood. I just need a truck to go pick the hood up from, it's this place in Aurora. No, not Aurora, bro. It's either Tinley Park or Orland Park. I can't remember, but it's a place called Diamond Autos out here. If you from out here and you like started your build and all that, you probably know most likely. And they sell a lot of front bumpers, rear bumpers, stuff like that. I think they sell fenders too, maybe, but I didn't get none of my stuff from there. I ended up getting my stuff from somebody that I fuck with. So yeah, man, just let me know what y'all paid at for this car, and was it worth it, or did I overpay? I just feel like I honestly feel like $4,000 for this car, it's not bad. I feel like it's better than paying $90,000 for this car and never being able to make it back. Like, of course, in my YouTube career, I'm gonna make it back sometime, like if I just keep on going. But bro, by that time, bro, this car is gonna be maybe gone. You just never know. Might upgrade red eye, some shit like that, but I don't know, bro. You just never know what you got planned on in your lifetime, bro. You just like literally never know. Look at the freaking date, bro. Let me see if I can show y'all even more information. I just don't want to show y'all my freaking information. Yep, so as y'all can see, bro, 2014 Dodge Charger. And yeah, I love it, bro. I'm not complaining. I paid that much. I know it's a lot of people that pay. And that's the thing, though, too, bro. It's like, let me know this, bro. Go up on Facebook Marketplace right now and look up RTs, bro. 2014 RT Chargers, not 2011s, 2012, even 2011s and 2012s, bro. Ain't nobody selling a RT for under $6,500, bro. Ain't nobody selling that shit. So it's like, would you rather pay $7,000, $7,500? But it's like, bro, those probably not really selling as quick like that, $7,500. But I feel like, bro, but for this car, once it's done, is definitely worth like that freaking 75. I know people, they be selling no freaking regular colors for 75. Don't be having no SRT bumpers, no updated headlights, none. This, bro, this joint is super icy, gang. So I said, y'all know that song? So I said. This joint decent though, y'all, so I'm not complaining. The only thing that I'm complaining about this car is these, bro. I've been trying to go to junkyards to find these, and it seemed like every older gen Charger, well, second gen Charger, or whatever you want to call it. Second gen, you could call it a seventh gen, it don't matter. And I found this in this car, bro, that was plugged up to the OBD reader. Pedal commander or something, I don't know what this is, bro. But I feel like that I heard of this, but I don't know what this is. Z Automotive. I'm gonna have to look this up to see what this is. But it gotta be like some little throttle response crap, maybe. I don't know. But it seemed like every car that's behind a 2014, bro, all of this is bubbling, bro. Literally, the whole thing is bubbling. Steering wheel on, all of this, dashboard on, airbag up under there as well. So got the dashboard airbag, got this airbag back. We green. Where them horns at? Yeah, the horns right here. So I said, got them horns in there. So shit badass. Hey, plug this motherfucker. Set that motherfucker once I get that radiator support and all that. Cause all I gotta do is drop it off to the shop and drop them off all of the parts, bro. And this gonna be like that, bro. This is gonna be like that. I know a lot of y'all was probably looking at this car like, and that's the only thing with cars like this. I just feel like wrecked cars, a lot of people be doing too much. Even me, bro, before I started understanding, it's like, bro, this is not that bad. This car is not that bad. But I feel like now that I got a buying experience and now that I'm seeing, now when I'm on Copart, I could really see like if crap like this would be damaged. Because I would not buy a car that got frame damage at all, bro. When it comes to like the freaking rails and all that, bro, don't even deal with all that, bro. Because that's just more money coming out of your pocket. If you really just trying to build an affordable car, please do not buy a car that got no frame rail damage. If you can, don't. That'll just make the process way, way smoother for you. And because if this crap wasn't damaged, bro, I just could have threw on the fenders I got. Well, I couldn't throw it on because they not paint matched. But I just could have had somebody paint them fenders, bro. Throw them fenders on, paint the hood, paint the freaking bumper, throw that joint on, bro. I could have did everything by myself, bro. But since this framework is messed up, bro, I need them to do everything so everything could line up. Say if they do the frame by themselves and I don't bring them bumpers, fenders, nothing, bro, and everything don't line up, I'm gonna be blue when I put it on and it don't freaking line up. Rather just giving them everything, they put it on and it line up. Before we send it off to them, we are gonna take off this freaking belt as well. Me sending it off to them gonna be a separate video too, because the day that I send it off to them, I'm thinking about putting on this back on just so it could be able to drive, because I'm low-key thinking about driving it over there because it's not that far. I might just freaking tow it over there. Yeah, that's the freaking only thing. It's just shit, what you want to do with your motherfucking shit. Go be that freaking risk trying to drive it over there. But I'm gonna just end off this video though, because at this point I'm just yapping. I wanted this video to be pretty quick, so this video should be under around like, hopefully this video is under like 18 minutes to be quick for y'all boys so y'all could see this shit. Ooh, I dropped my motherfucking key, I ain't even know. But it's been your boy Davo. Make sure y'all boys hit that like button, hit that hype button for you, boy. I'm gonna keep on dropping gems for y'all, man. Comment what y'all want next. Please comment what y'all want next, because I need more video ideas before I send this car off to them. It's been your boy Davo, and I'm out, gang. Peace. Hey, hit that hype button, man. Turn this video up.